Hello, guys, and welcome to this episode of the Brawlcasters. I'm James. That's Alex. We are the Brawlcasters. We are the voices of Flex Fight Series, taking our voice talents to the internet, our combined 50 years of martial arts experience, so we can break down some of the internet's best fights. Talk to me, Alex, about the fight that we are going to witness today.
So, in our vast research, we have found BFL, another backyard fighting league, and this one stood out. You'll immediately know why. We haven't watched the fight yet. We want to bring you our raw analysis of the fight, but we can't wait to get this one started, guys.
All right, so without further ado, let's get this fight started in 3, 2, and 1. Here we see Michael the Titan Ferryman with some very interesting sunglasses.
Yeah, I'm a big sci-fi fan, and immediately I thought of Star Trek.
Yeah, like if Jordy got his visor from Temu, that would be it.
But it might be a look. That's the thing. It might be this is something we should see. And then the thing that stands out about Judd, like you said, that hair, right? That interesting hairstyle.
That is like a surfer's haircut. So it's really a contrast of looks. The surfer hair versus the Geordie LaForge glasses there. And
that's
size discrepancy as well.
I was going to say that the size discrepancy might be the bigger contrast for me.
I happen to love the camping tent locker rooms. That's awesome. The walking out with no slides. That's not so awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like the camping room locker room. Like you get to relax. You got your little camping site. It's nice, but wear slides, guys. Wear your slides.
Especially because this is a backyard promotion, and who knows if they busted out a rake before this. I see they got somebody's cold plunge in the background. That's kind of cool.
The cold plunge is cool. I hope they cleaned it. One thing I don't like is the look of that ring. All right, it's $8 worth of string and just.
Listen, that PVC is expensive though. Don't let them fool you.
yeah, it's what 99 cents.
99 cents, I think, a foot, and they've got at least 16 feet there.
My bad. Big spender.
Yeah, the cold plunge in the shade. That's interesting. But those shades even more interesting. Now, I would have liked it if he came out and he put them on somebody in the crowd like Bret Hart did in the 90s. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, but then somebody's going to take them. You put those shades on me, I'm leaving with something.
As one should. Under the bottom rope. That's quite an interesting thing for such a big man.
Yeah, I mean, the rope ain't moving.
No.
So why not? All right, let's kick this one off.
I like that Judd's cornerman has just as much luxurious hair as he does.
Yeah, I think a necessary part of their team is the hairstyle. Yeah. You got to have nice hair to be on that team.
Now we see a southpaw orthodox matchup here, but that doesn't really seem to factor in.
Yeah, the Titan just kind of winging those shots. He's not setting them up, right? He's just throwing power shots, and he's trying to get his victory that way.
Yeah, that was the first punch we saw where he actually turned his shoulders to try to generate some oomph.
I just don't like that I see his chin popping up every second. Every time he throws a punch, that chin, whoop, right to the air. But a more experienced guy is going to take advantage of that and put you on the dirt.
And literally on the dirt in this fight league.
I will say one thing about this fight league so far that I like is the scenic background.
Yeah.
Very, very nice and relaxing.
Very picturesque. Getting the cold plunge after the fight, relax,
Man, Joe, though, he being the smaller guy, he hasn't quite been able to set up that tempo he wants to. He's just eating a lot of shots here.
Yeah, he's got to be busier, though those body shots are hypnotic, very reminiscent of Homer Simpson on the treadmill in the astronaut episode of The Simpsons. And I like the referee with the referee shirt, but then the awesome sneakers.
Well, interestingly enough, he's the only one wearing shoes.
Yes. You would think in a boxing match they would wear shoes, right? Oh,
yeah, I mean, that's the part that kind of confused me just now. Like, you're right, it is a boxing match. Oh, his mouth guard fell. Please don't just put that back in.
Well, thankfully, they cut away, so we don't really know. So we'll just hope that the cornerman washed it off first.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume they did. But yeah, like, why aren't they wearing shoes?
Yeah.
You could wear shoes.
Now, I've noticed the cornerman of the Titan, he is wearing the sunglasses, so somebody put the sunglasses on the cornerman.
As you should. If you got them, somebody has to wear these shades.
Yeah. just seeming just a bit worse for wear here. You can see this his stamina is definitely taking a shot for sure.
Yeah, it looks like his cardio is being sapped a bit. I mean, you are under the blazing sun. That's sort of what I don't like when MMA events or any event do like an outdoor promotion. It's not my biggest thing because that sun is blaring on you the entire time.
Yeah, we had that in flex fights once, and we had like a monsoon happen for like an hour in the middle of the event. That was crazy.
I remember hearing about that.
Yes. Now you see the Titan starting to put some of his body behind these punches. And again, this being a southpaw orthodox matchup, what Joe would want to do is circle to his right towards the right-hand side of your screen, getting away from the dominant right hand of the Titan. But because they're just kind of stepping on each other's toes, no one's really playing the angle game. They're just in front of each other winging hands.
Yeah, and if you're winging hands with a guy that much bigger with a huge size advantage, it's not going to go your way most of the time, dog.
Yeah. Like that's not how you want to fight to go.
Right there. Eating those shots, turning away from the punches, that's not what you want to see there.
But did you see how majestic the hair looked?
The hair looks great. I'm sure the brain isn't doing well in there, though, dog.
No.
He's firing back, so hats off to him there. He's backing away the Titan a bit, but I don't think this is going to have like a David and Goliath ending for him.
Well, you have to wonder how the stamina of the Titan will hold up, because obviously carrying a bunch of excess body weight.
But he's only landing one big shot, two big shots, three big shots at a time. So he might be the better one conserving what stamina he has. Whereas every time he lands these shots, Ja is just getting rocked.
Exactly. And again, I think that just has to do with the frame. Plus the hair is not doing him any favors. It makes every shot look that much bigger. That's a big, deep breath on the face of the Titan there. Going back to the corner.
Kind of reaching with his punches there. To end round two, I got Titan up 2-0 though.
I would agree with you for sure. It looks like I'm not that usually is the motion a corner makes when they're waving it off, but the other cornerman is still giving advice.
Yeah, he's saying don't punch with the side, punch here. But like you said, one cornerman did this, which is a universal sign of waving the side. Just a heads up, guys, in a regional or a promotional, like a regional promotion, excuse me. You ever do that as a cornerman, that fight will be called off immediately.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you give that it looks like he's pointing at something on his ground. You might have alluded to it earlier, but make sure to rake that ground, guys. Yep.
Yeah. Guys, when you're setting up a ring for your backyard fight league, make sure that you set it up with the same care that you would rake the ground before putting down your slip and slide. Get the rake out, make sure it's nice and even, get all the pebbles out of there.
Yeah, don't step on nothing. Or hear me out, for the boxing events, wear shoes.
Yeah, I mean, who are we to say? I think Joe's going to tell us a little bit more about the injury here. Why is there a fence between them? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe after you lose, you get banished to the other backyard.
Yeah, maybe you got to go to the other side of the yard. All right, dude, you're in the loser backyard now.
Yeah, go to the loser backyard. You got a cold plunge on the winner side. Go over there.
All right, guys. So that is the end of this fight. Again, guys, please make sure that you guys subscribe. You want to see our new episodes as they come. Hit that notification bell so you get notified as those new episodes drop, because we do drop quite a few, several days in succession. Alex, any closing thoughts for you?
Guys, send us your fights, okay? Just do me a favor. The backyard league fights, they got to have a ref, okay? We need refs in your fights, okay? I don't want to see something crazy, guys. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Well, until next time then, make sure that you guys watch all these back episodes. Let us know what we're doing well. Let us know what we can improve. Other than that, my friends, until next time, I'm James. That's Alex. Brawl on.